Welcome to Dragonite Investments. So I created this channel, talk every day about Pokemon investing to collecting and stuff of that nature. And yeah, let's get right into it. On journey way back in 2004 when I was playing Pokemon Emerald for the first time. Me and my brother, he had Pokemon Fire Red and I had Pokemon Emerald. So man, it was such fun times, you know what I'm saying? Battling all the Elite Four, taking on all the gyms and stuff like that, and most ultimately becoming Pokemon League champion. So yeah, it was such fun times, and I basically own like every game in between, all the way up to like Pokemon Omega Ruby and Sapphire. So basically that 10 years from 24 to like 2014, I had Pokemon Soul Silver to Pokemon Black and White to Pokemon X and Y. So like all these different games in between. Yeah, such fun times for sure. Me and my brother, we also collected Pokemon cards, especially doing base set, fossil, jungle, stuff like that. Man, but the saddest part is that we couldn't find our childhood collection. We definitely had that base set Charizard in there for sure. It definitely sucks for real to lose that collection, especially that base set Charizard, but it is what it is at this point. Let's move on. Let's talk about investing. So, I primarily invest in the stock market, some crypto, some real estate, but really, S&P 500 index. I invest in the Magnificent Seven, from the Apples, the Googles, you know what I'm saying, the Amazons of the world. All right, so let's talk about the S&P 500. It's also called SPY. So SPY has been a great investment vehicle because year over year, it generates investors like 10% back on their money. You really can't go wrong investing in SPY for real. All right, so let's talk about Pokemon investing. So I started investing in Pokemon back in the COVID season, about approximately 5 years ago, when Logan Paul, you know what I'm saying, made Pokemon popular again, I guess. So I'll be going to like Target, Walmarts, and stuff like that, picking up Evolving Skies, picking up Lost Origins, Silver Tempest, you know what I'm saying? Basically all the earlier Sword and Shield sets, ripping them up, try to chase all these, the chase cards, especially the Rayquaza, the Moonbreon, right? The Giratina, Lugia, stuff like that. So initially, it's all about collecting for us. At that moment in time, it wasn't really about making money and stuff like that. Just having fun. Me and my brother trying to pull the cards that we like. But fast forward a couple years later, right? All these cards went up crazy in value. That's when I started paying attention in the Pokemon investing side. That's when I started researching, start to like seeing how I can maximize my potentials, maximize my returns. So that's when I started taking a look at CO products. I started to see that booster boxes, especially like if you look at Lost Origin right now. All right, so Lost Origin, you see that when it first came out back in 2022, it was at like 120 bucks, and over a course of a couple years up to present day, you can see a steady increase, and you see this uptrend. Right now, it's sitting at almost 400 bucks. So you really do the math from like 120 to 400. That's a good return for real. That's like a couple hundred. My bad. It's like a couple hundred% return. So anytime you get that over a course of a few years, I think that's a great investment to me. And I feel like year over year, let's just see, from October 2022 to October 2023, yeah, it didn't really, only went up a little bit, and then once they hit the 2 year mark, from October 23 to like October 24, that's when it shows the most return, basically double its money, and then from October to like present day, it almost doubled again. So like compare that to S&P 500, right? S&P is a great investment vehicle, but you really only realistically getting like 10% back on your money year over year. So I just love CL products because it should generate you a significant amount of return year after year. And I'm not saying, don't invest in the stock market and put all your money into Pokemon. What I am saying is that it's always good to diversify and put your eggs in multiple baskets. Put some money in S&P 500, put some money on Tesla, put some money on Bitcoin, put some money on Pokemon. You know what I'm saying? And at the day, you really can't go wrong because return is return. But we don't know in the day, like, of all these vehicles, which will generate you the most return. We can't predict that. But we do know is that what history would tell us is that it's all reliable, each and every one of them, and it's better to have money in all than just have money in one. All right, let's move on. You see, Evolving Skies, a little older set than Lost Origin, came out February 2022. Very similar. It's like trading around 100 range, and it rose steadily. You know what I'm saying? Each month, it's basically like going up 10-20%, which is insane if you think about it. All right, so let's see, the 2-year mark would be at 2024. They already 4 times as money, 2024, and present day it's trading well above 1,000, which is crazy. 1,000% return from inception is insane. You know what I'm saying? All right, same thing pretty much hold with the older sets in the Sun and Moon era team up. So when it came out, it came out 10 years ago, but for some reason these charts only show 5 years. So let's look at 5 years back. It was trading at like $100 a box, and like Evolving Skies, it increases a lot, month over month, year over year, reaching over 1,000, 2,000, and now present day we at 4,300 a box. That's super hard to believe, but just 5 years time, that's 4,000% return on your money, right? That's the potential of Pokemon CL investing. All right, that's all I have for y'all today. Thanks everybody for tuning in. And yeah, if y'all serious about Pokemon investing, making money, maximizing your return, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and until next time.
Hey, yeah. Ooh, take back the loop. I don't know what